Hi everyone, I'm Joe Clote with Publishing Concepts LLC. Today I want to spend a few minutes on copyrights in the book publishing arena. So the copyright itself, a lot of people think that if you take the body of work, the manuscript, and mail it to yourself, run it through the U.S. Post Office, and then receive that envelope back, that's proof of copyright. The difference is this. Yes, from the moment it leaves your head and puts it on paper, whether it's a painting, drawing, or text for a book, it is copyrighted in essence, but not a U.S. federal copyright. So you need basically three things when you copyright your book online or any body of work online. You need the form itself, completing that accurately and fully. You have to pay for it. For a book, it'd be typically $60, $65. And the uploading of the manuscript or body of work. Those three things, when uploaded properly, and then acknowledged with a confirmation back from the U.S. Copyright Office that they have received all three things, from that moment, you have a U.S. federal copyright. They may not be able to issue the number immediately. It could take 3 months, 6 months, a year, depending on the volume that they're dealing with at that given time. And you will receive then a final number that is the copyright registration, if you will. But as long as those first three things are met, you are covered with the U.S. federal copyright. And where that comes into play, if someone has violated that copyright, you then have a minimum of $150,000 per incident of that copyright infringement. And again, you can get, I encourage you to speak to the professionals, meaning an attorney in those cases that handle copyright law. They can be extremely helpful and cut through a lot of confusion that exists on the internet of what is actually copyrighted. And I find it quite often where people have misconstrued what is being said out there with regard to the U.S. copyright and federal copyright. So make sure that if it's truly one that you do want to have protected federally, you need to go through that process with those three elements. The other part about copyright I'd like to talk about is within your body of work, the publication, let's say a book that you're working on, if you are going online and pulling images offline to use in your book and pulling text online from online sources into your book, you really need to consider the sources where you're getting those. If the images are royalty free and copyright free, make sure, and in some cases the sources you go to are critical for that. There are a lot of places that will have information that you'll use for your book and then realize that it was not royalty free, and they come back and you'll get a cease and desist letter in the mail for using something that you were not given permission to use. So do not just get online and start pulling information. Properly sourcing even information you get from other bodies of work, other text, plagiarizing other people's work. Again, it's very easy to find the people that are doing that. So don't become one of them. Make sure the work is your original work, or that you properly source or get permission from those whose work it is. And I think it will make the whole experience far better for you and for the people that enjoy your work. So until next time, happy publishing.